And welcome back, this is ballerscuba with more Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm joined as always by my girl power squad of Fiora, Melia, and Charla. Ryan, Ricky, Dunban, and Shulk are still with us, but today we are gonna battle with the ladies a little bit. They need some affinity between them. That's the main reason, if I'm being honest. I've done some changes to the party, so let's take a look at that. We do have the same knives on Fiora, but she does have a new frame. She is on the Z speed frame. It was far superior for her. Everything else should be the same. Melia is on a new staff. She has the Sun staff. I gave her Blaze and 2 electric, max out electric. That's nice. We are using that a lot after all. It's fully leveled up. I believe everything else is the same on her. Charlotte looks a little different. She is now on the satellite shot, so a new gun for her. She's also on the Rondine bottoms. You can barely see them in there. They're basically booty shorts, but they're there nonetheless. Ryan, I don't think I changed anything. He's been pretty solid as he's been for a long time, and I think it's gonna stay that way. Ricky does have some new things. He is now on the Rondine cap, Hyrax top, Rondine gloves, and Hyrax bottoms. I believe all of those are new. Everything else should be the same. Dunban is still naked, and Shulk did get a new top, the Rondine top. He also got the Lancelot gauntlets. I believe those are new as well. And he's finally not wearing the jungle outfit that he's been wearing for a long time. But that is what I did there. In terms of arts, I leveled up a few things. Nothing too surprising, as I'm sure you might imagine. I leveled up Starlight Kick and Burst End. They were the cheapest things. With Fiora, there's still nothing. With Charla, I leveled up Heat Bullet. It's the cheapest one. It's probably not the best thing for me to do right now. I should probably save up for Heal Round or Drive Boost, but I leveled up Heat Bullet instead. With Ryan, we're still hoarding. With Ricky, we're still hoarding. With Dunban, I maxed out something. I think it was Serene Heart? I thought we were close to something and then I finished it off. I believe Serene Heart is the new one and I finished that off. It is maxed out. With Shulk, I leveled up Monado Buster and Monado Speed. Once again, I'm just kind of going for the cheapest stuff and leveling that up. It's not necessarily the best strategy, but it's the strategy that I got right now. When we last left off, we got a few quests. We're going to start by taking on one of my least favorite quests. We're going to start by heading to Ragwell Bridge North. We're going to take care of a little bit more of Nick's trainings. It's not the worst quest that we've done, but it kind of stands out right now as something that I don't necessarily want to do because it does take, well, some efforts to get this done. We were supposed to kill 10 Tempest Fangs, and that does not sound all that difficult. The difficulty comes when you realize Tempest Fangs don't show up too often. They're kind of far away from the warp point, from the landmark, and there aren't too many that show up at any given time. So I kind of have to keep coming back to try to kill them. And I don't like doing that. I don't believe I have to come here at night. They should just kind of show up. There's a Tempest Fang. We'll take out at least one, but we might just go through one whole time so that you can see how many times I'm gonna have to do this. Because I remember having to respawn here several times to get this done. Is Charlotte around here? Yeah, she's doing some work, I guess. Just keep on working on that affinity. There's one. Yes, my strength is the genuine article. Hey look, Vangstar wings. I needed those before. Don't need them now. So now we are too powerful for the Arachnos. They will not come for me anymore. That's always a good point. It wasn't that long ago that I was here either. I'm leveling up quite intensely lately. That kind of tends to happen when I do a whole bunch of side quests after avoiding it for a while. So we got one. That's a thing that happened. I have to point that out because it seems like we've been doing a lot and we don't have much to show for it. Here's number 2.
Now you shall witness our power. Don't let a single one escape. I'm gonna go all out.
And they just don't show up too often. Alright, I'll knock it down for you. There you go. Hit it. Yeah, they can handle Fiora pretty well. I say I control Fiora better than they do, but they're not bad. There's number 2. They're clearly not as bad as when they control Melia. Alright, here's a third one for us.
I don't want anyone dying out there. Good luck, everyone.
Hold on, let me bring it down for you. Oh, somebody else did.
The best team ever.
Did she use lock on immediately after speed shift? It will make me mad if she did that.
It's flowing through me. Okay, let's get going.
There's number 3. I mean, that's progress. But if memory serves me correctly, there's only 1 or 2 more. Maybe it's not as bad as I remember, but I remember it not being fun to get all these Tempest Fangs to show up so I could kill them.
Prepare yourselves. I can handle this one. Good luck.
I think I can just spam
I'm feeling pretty good. That's a good sign, Fiora.
Earth,
Ether is flowing through
lightning, and lightning.
yourself.
Pretty much.
Too easy. But we cannot be reckless.
So that was number 4. I know it's displayed very clearly on the screen, but I do want to reiterate it. And then there should be a 5th one over here. And I think that's it. I think that's all that I can get to show up.
Yourselves. I'm gonna go all out.
Try
I don't want
ice.
anyone
I think my
dying out
ice is a
there.
little bit stronger.
Manifest yourself. That gotta hurt. Yeah, Fiora. That was a beauty.
And a couple of these. And down you go.
Bill, or something.
Hey, maybe those Z attack boosters will be nice. You never know. Oh no, there is a 6th one over here. Not gonna be a huge deal. I still have to go through twice.
Prepare yourself.
I seriously doubt there's going to be 4 more back here.
I'm gonna go all out.
I guess we'll go for ice.
To me.
I think it was a little bit more powerful.
I know I can within me. Manifest yourself. That was almost too easy.
Hey,
Let's press on and on and on.
we did learn a skill for Fiora from that one. I did know she was close, but I didn't think she was that close. Let's take a look. What did you get? You got Strength of Will, reduces ether damage taken by 10% for the whole party. Quite nice. Let's see, Haste after Burst Affinity. Feels party gauge of 2 allies are incapacitated. That's actually quite nice. Showdown, let's see, all stats up. Buff at start of battle with higher level enemies. That's going to be important later. I don't think it's super important right now, though. Let's see, increases tension by 1 level when using talent arts. That'll keep Melia's tension really high all the time. She uses that all the time. I think, though, you know what I'll do? Explosion of Energy, simply because it's the cheapest. Takes the least amount of points to actually get going. So I'll go with that. Notice that we are starting to find Turkin around here. Some very low level Turkin, but Turkin nonetheless. And it's not looking like there's another Tempest Vang around here. Nope, just a couple Turkin. And at this point, I'm leaving the Windy Cave and heading into the something waterfall? Saldania waterfall, I want to say. And nothing around here really cares about me anymore. Too high level. But yeah, we made all the way through. There were 6 Tempest Fangs for me to show up and kill at first. But now I gotta go back and do it again. Yeah, the crevasse waterfall. There we go. I was thinking of a different waterfall before. But we'll go through and I will meet you when I am done with the last of the Tempest Fangs.
Going through me.
And that is the 10th one.
Okay, let's get going.
I should point out that along the way, on the 9th one that I killed, I actually got a book. The normal enemies can drop books. They're really low percentages drops, but it can be done. I forgot to use these before. We'll use them now. He got Hammer Beat. That's the new one. I'm gonna use him now, since apparently I can't remember between episodes, but he already had it, so there we go. Double Blade for you, Summon Aqua for you, and War Swing for you. I already had Hammer Beat, but that will be sold. But we got it done. That was the 10th one that I needed to do. Not my favorite. Not my favorite quest as a result of all the work that I kind of have to do to get that done. Anytime that I have to kill things that don't spawn too readily and I have to go through multiple times in order to kill, I don't tend to like all that much. I don't mind it, but I would rather do something else. How you doing, Olga? For now, we want to go and turn that in. Remember who gave us this quest? It's Nick's training, but it's not Nick. It's actually Noporik. Way over here. What time does he show up again? I say like 3 a.m. to 1500, so like 3 to 3. Something like that. Let's make it 6. Hope that he shows up. And it's raining again. Why is it raining in Colony 6 so much lately? Noporik. You be back. So I asked you, which be the more difficult? Now here, we can say whatever we want. Doesn't really impact anything. So we're gonna go ahead and say the 10 weak enemies because I liked it less. I sees 10 weaker enemies. In that case, I wills have Nick fight a single strong enemy. I would not want to throw him directly into the deep end. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you say. He's going to give him the same thing. Thank you. You have outdone yourselves. I hopes I will now see some improvement in Nick. I hope I was of some help. You couldn't have been more help. Come on, Melia, be proud of yourself, girl. Be proud, you say. You are correct, Charlotte. I am proud of the job I did. Excellent work. Are you ready for more? But we have completed Nick's training. The training plan for Nick has been decided. It's likely he'll go from strength to strength now. 20,000 gold, 30,000 experience, good footing, 6 for our trouble. We'll take it. I also do want to keep Fiora in the party so that she gets more experience. She is a little bit behind everybody else. All right, so we have Master Student between Noporik and Nick. Oh, there you go. All right, he does have another quest for us. I do want Melia in the party for this one. In order for this one to show up, you do need to have reached Central Factory. You need to have completed Nick's training, which is what we just did, and you need 4-star affinity in the region. I'm maxed out on that. That makes me happy. Noporik, hey. They spawned while I was talking. Good thing I was talking then. Let's talk to Noporik. You have something else for me. Melia will be commenting here. My student has greatly improved thanks to you. Now be the time to prepare him for his final test. A problem. But you can't abandon them, right, Melia? I can see it on your face. As I can you, Fiora. It seems we are both of a curious nature even when facing adversity. Hey, hold on. Cans you not see I be talking? He is like the worst. You cans be friendlier than that. I need you to do something that may be quite a handful, but remember that it be not for me, but for my student. So be a good friend to Nick and help him out, won't you? We can see that you are trying to do well by your student. We were only joking before. A joke? Really? Then I'll be good. I sees you are not the same as mean little McCrish. Well, thank you, I guess. Flattery will get you everywhere. Really? I again need you to investigate which be the harder test. First go to Satoru Marsh and defeat Indomitable Dalton. And so we have Nick's final quest. Hooray. Nopo Rick's concerned about the final stage of the training. Determine which is the more difficult. Defeat Indomitable Dalton near the Soter ruins in Satoru Marsh. Dalton's another one of them Goggles, so he's pretty high level. For doing this, though, we get 28,000 gold, 40,000 experience, attack plus 4, and attack stability 4. Remember, stability is the better one because of the bugs. I think it will be more dangerous this time. Please take care. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. Yeah, let me help too. You can help by grabbing these collectibles for me. Remember, we found out, which was kind of weird, that what happens is that the Colony 6 residents go out and find these things and then put it here for me to grab later. Somebody said that. It was weird when they did, but that's what they said. All right, so that is now taken care of. Ooh. A couple things that I wanted to take care of. We could have done a couple of these early on, but the first one that I want to do is warp out of here, and we're going to do a little bit of monster hunting. Just one thing on my list right now. That takes us back to the Bionis Leg. I want to go to the Zach's guidepost for this one. Yeah, this is the one that I want to take out first. Let's go there. Back to the Zach's guidepost. We've been here a few times. There's been a few things that we need to take care of here. But one of the things that we need to take care of, and then I didn't, was some high-level enemies that were nearby. Let's see if I can rectify that today. Now, where is the path down? Can't remember all the paths down. Should be somewhere around here. Don't try to fake stab me. I have to remember where it is. There should be a path down. Is it on that side? It might be on that side. I think the end result is on the left, but the initial one is on the right. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we drop down here. Nice of you guys to show up randomly like that. You can just drop down. Alright, so here. Does it have to be clear weather? I'm gonna be mad if it does. I think it does. Alright, so there's a moth crawler. It might very well have to be. Can I just drop? Yeah, let's just drop. Couple low-level Turkins around here. Well, same level as everything else around here. They're obviously not our main concern right now. What is our main concern is this way. Now, are they here? I think they're not here because it's raining. Didn't we go over here? I swore they were here. Was it further on? Man, these are just some Turkins. This is back to Crevasse Waterfall, isn't it? Just let me grab the collectible. It's not even that big of a deal at this point. Yeah, this is back to Crevasse Waterfall. So I need to make it not rain anymore. Because they're not there. Still. What? Who dares? Oh, Field Aldrich. Oh shit, he's like a legitimate guy here. Did not anticipate Field Aldrich showing up for me. He was not the person that I was looking for. Alright, we're gonna get this going, don't you worry about it. Come on. Alright, we toppled him.
Greatest strength.
We're killing a whole bunch of the little things. What the hell happened to all of my... I had more ether ups than that. Alright, we're gonna get this going. Field Aldrich. Did not anticipate you jumping on me quite this quickly. But we can take you out. You're not that difficult for me. He's not hitting me or nothing right now. Ugh. Just missed it, didn't I? And I got dazed. But I got cured. Alright, spam to victory here. And they went for a chain attack. Alright, first time taking down Field Aldrich.
Good footwork. I think we can do it. 1, 2, cross it. Nice.
The rest of these guys will not be difficult. I'll also have to move a little bit. How are these guys not dead already? Alright.
Let's keep going. Let us remain vigilant.
Down they all go eventually. Get some tail feathers out of it. Alright, here's, I believe, Field Aldrich's. It is! We get a Turken Elder Medal, which I will want to make room for. Final Cross, obviously, very important as well. That's actually really nice for me to get. I'm using that one, and I don't even have the intermediate one just yet. Let's get rid of the Ardoon Horns, Lizard Claws, Crabble Parts, Oopalites, and Upgraded Shaft. I'm fully upgraded as is. Oopa Seed, and Black Fang thing. Alright, that should be enough for now. Let's take all of that. There's another one over here. Sure. Okay. So let's head a little bit further this way so that we're not in range of Aldrich. Oh! It stopped raining. I caught that. Now if we head down here... Isn't it here? Yeah, I don't care about the story quest right now. Well, there's a last Rogul here. But we're not interested in him right now. Am I in the wrong area? After all that, am I in the wrong area? Very well might be. No, they're there. Oh, last Rogul wants to go. Would not recommend that. Alright, let's head over here a little bit. Alright, then we'll go for it. Yeah. Not going to be too difficult, this guy, at this point. Our real object is up there. I did think that they were up there. Well, that was the first place I was. Don't you dare. I'm spamming the victory now. You just need to go. We got level 4 Charla. Very nice. Sure. See, speed frame could be good. Now, will you let me back up here after I drop down? Doesn't look like it. Let's just warp back up. After all that, I'm just going to warp back up anyway. To the Zack's Guidepost. And hopefully it stays not raining so that I can actually, you know, do it. That's what I came here to do after all. There were a couple other things, but primary consideration were the Tokelos over here. Remember, we got an egg from them before. Now it's time to take them on for real. Instead of trying to sneak past them all the time. They are relatively high level, level 79.
Everyone, stay on your guard. Don't let
But they are, at the end of the day, random enemies. Standard enemies. Let's come back to me a little bit. Let's make sure I get to actually be where I need it to be. No chain attack. Not for a leg, Tokelos.
Manifest yourself. Almost there.
And that should be the last one.
This victory together. We've
Down it
definitely
goes.
gotten stronger. I see your strength is the genuine article.
Now what I'm looking for here are Tokelos King eggs. I need 2 of them. There's one. There's one. And yes, we are working on Colony 6 reconstruction again.